I'd like to see it, because then I think you can, like, see it, believe it.
And we're live on the kickback. Right, never have I ever.
Snog, marry, avoid.
And you're like, oh, well, I've been following her, and I thought, creepy.
Guess who I saw?
Who?
Out trick-or-treating.
Who? She's not a bit old for that?
My understanding of football since coming to see it has like changed so much. We don't have a psychology coach at the moment, so we haven't really spoken through the trauma with anyone.
Do you want a glass of wine, or...?
Do you have anything stronger?
My DMs are packed. I catch glimpses of myself in the camera and I go, wow, she's fit.
We need to be so connected at all times. You kind of almost need to read each other's minds.
I think I'd beat her in a race.
How long's the race?
Buzzing for that.
Who's the diva?
Chloe.
Hello, how are you? And welcome back to The Kickback. My name's Shebhan Aherne. I'm joined by my evil and ugly twin sister, Ruesha Littlejohn, coming up for you on the show today. We've got Manchester City and Netherlands defender Kerstin Casparij. She's going to be here in the studio to discuss the return of the WSL after the international break, as well as her career so far. And also, one of the reasons I love her so much is because she's a crazy cat lady like us. So obviously, we're going to have some cat fun. Let's hope it doesn't end in a catastrophe.
We love the what? Sorry, we're allowed to say that? No? Is that inappropriate?
We'll see if that makes the edit. Stay tuned for all of that coming up for you today on The Kickback. OK, time for a sip of wine after that word.
Cheers.
Cheers. You still in the water, love?
Yeah, just a
Should we do our little
solid...
tap-taps? Because then I scull it, usually.
Right, never have I ever.
Snog, marry, avoid.
So, what's been happening, Cass? It's been a whole few days since I last seen you on that seat. I must say, your outfit's a bit better. It's a bit more flattering this week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm on, if you missed it last week, Ruesha and Callum Best basically told me I'm turning into a disgraceful human being, but I'm going to sue talkSPORT because I'm up at 2 in the morning.
Right.
So that's the reason I cannot schedule proper meals. And by the way, just for the info, I went to a nutritionist. Your nutritionist.
I have worked with him before.
Big John.
Right.
And anyway, he was like, I'd love to help you, but it's a bit difficult when you're waking up at 2 in the morning and then sleeping in the day till 2 in the afternoon. Apparently, as human beings, we should be on this clock schedule as when we should eat our proper meal times. And I'm not doing that. I've had about 3 breakfasts come 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you couldn't tell, Cass.
Anyway, there's no point in discussing another episode on me being a fat
yeah.
As I sit here in my glass of wine. Do you know there's no calories in wine?
Is there not? There's a few carbs, and that's just for energy to keep you going. That's what I tell myself when I have it on match day -1.
You need to stop
I don't do
doing
that. I don't do that. Anyone that's coming at me, I do not do that. That was just for effect.
She did it when she was younger. You did do it.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. I had a few times where I rocked up absolutely hanging out my but I thought, I wasn't even paid for it, so why could I not have a night out? Do you know what I mean?
And you had a good time
the memories we've got, the stories that I will tell once I retire. A few giggles along the way have been had.
Yeah, yeah. Right, today should be fun.
Yes.
Because Kerstin's coming on the show. I think I've spoken to you about my small obsession with her, haven't I?
Yeah, weirdly, I don't know if anyone knows this, but they won't because we've not spoken about this yet. But you said to me a few weeks ago, oh, do you follow her? And I was like, no. And you're like, oh, well, I've been following her. And I thought, creepy. And then you slid into the DMs, I think. And for some reason, she's willing to come on the show, so...
Well, her partner, Ruth, likes our show.
That's good.
So if the partner's on side, pun there, on side,
right,
then, you know, sometimes it's good to get guests on that. So could you start being on side with some people's partners and then maybe we'll get more guests?
Okay.
You know what I mean. Talk to me about Halloween. How did your mask go down?Id you do anything? I didn't see you
I did nothing.
Halloween.
I was just pure focused. I was just training, grafting. When was Halloween? I came back late that night. You had a Halloween party with the kids and then you went trick-or-treating. I was a wee bit embarrassed for you. You were dressed up as a freak, I think. Was that what you were? So that was,
so scary.
I was just hiding in my room.
Guess who I saw?
Who?
Out trick-or-treating.
Who? Go on.
The Arsenal interim manager.
Really? What was she doing? She's not a bit old for that?
Praying the streets of St Albans. She was
Looking for signings? Oh, can we sign you? Because my team's pish. We're on 9 points.
Stop. We need to go easy on the Arsenal.
Yeah, we do, because
we need the Arsenal fans on side.
Arsenal fans, that was a joke. Don't
It's
take it to
called
heart.
a bit of
No,
fun.
but was she actually out trick-or-treating? What was she doing?
Yeah, I saw her.
Has she got young ones or something?
She had a child in a pram, and then there was...
Was it real?
Pardon?
Was it real? Or was it just like a part of the costume?
No, she was definitely
Right,
pushed the pram. I don't know if she's got children, though.
I don't know.
But anyway, she was out trick-or-treating in St Albans. I was like, I may as well just go up and say, what's the story?
On that note,
Arsenal don't have a new manager yet.
On that note, yeah, like fair play to her. Like she's, I think, openly said she doesn't want the job, but here she is.
Yeah.
She's taking it. She's in charge of the reins for now. It's not a job I would want. I'm only kidding. Another joke, guys. Sorry.
Too many jokes.
Sorry. Move it along. Move it along.
Yeah, at Arsenal's expense today. I'm sure we'll find another one. Did you hear my trick-or-treat joke?
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe. Who?
No, Europe.
Right. I've got one. I don't know if you'll be allowed to say this. You might have to cut this one out, but I quite like it. What did Trump's security say to him before he got shot at?
No!
Donald Duck! Anyway, sorry, moving on. Can you say that?
No, you can't make jokes about people getting shot, obviously.
Thank you.
Anywho, coming up for you on the kickback, we've got Manchester City's Kerstin Casparij. She's here in the studio to discuss her team's start to the WSL season as they sit handsomely at the top of the table. And very pleased to say Kerstin is with us now.
Hi, are you okay?
Welcome to London town.
Thank you.
Do you come to London often from Manchester? Or?
Not really, just for games. It's too big for me.
Really?
I think it's almost bigger than the Netherlands.
It is crazy though. It's crazy how big London actually is. Like for me, to get to training at times, it can take me 2 hours. And that's in London. I may as well drive up north. I may as well drive to Birmingham and I'd be in a different city by that point. Yeah, it's fascinating.
I used to live along at the River Thames at London Bridge and work at the South Bank, which is a walk along the river. And if you got the tube home, it would take you an hour. And then I moved to St Albans, which is what, 20 miles out? And I was home in 45 minutes.
That's mad.
Wow.
In
More
Manchester,
stories later.
you can literally walk from one side to the other in 30 minutes.
Do you like Manchester?
Yeah, I love Manchester. It's nice and small. I'm a countryside girl from Netherlands, so I literally grew up with the farmers and the cows. So when I moved to Manchester, for me, that was like big city. But now I've realised it's
Do you have a windmill?
Yeah, we've got loads of windmills. Not at my home, but we've got loads of windmills.
Did you actually grow up on a farm?
No. Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Well, that's all we've got time for.
Well, that's it. We'll wrap it up, guys.
And I am out.
And you're 3 years now in England.
Yeah, this is my third year.
How's it going?
Really good. I like it. Loads of pubs. Loads of drinking. No, I'm joking. Loads of hooligans. I love the fans. No, I'm really loving England. Very fun, having a very good time. Yeah.
It's all going well.
All going well.
And you're looking at Manchester City sitting top of the league, and you're starting all the time. You know, you're very much so part of that team and in that squad and really like broken through. I mean, it must be a good feeling for you being part of a side that's sitting top of the league.
Yeah, obviously when I signed, this is what I really wanted, obviously us to compete and to win some silverware, and missing out last season on goal difference was just so painful. So
that is crazy. Actually,
it was mad. Honestly, we were playing Villa, and obviously Chelsea was playing away at Old Trafford, and we were like, we know United wasn't in the best form, but like, come on, Old Trafford, like they put in a shift against us at Old Trafford. So we were like, come on, United, like the only time we were cheering for United was then. And we come in at half time, I think we're like 1 or 2-0 up, and we heard like 4-0 Chelsea, and we were like, for and we were all just like, nah, no,
that is a sick way to lose the league.
Yeah,
goal difference, and you ask for one favour from United, and they can't do it for you. Yeah, just one.
After I've been so nice to them all season. One favour.
Yeah,
one of them.
It's mad.
I mean, it was a wild end to the season, and actually this season so far, Chelsea still have a game in hand on Manchester City. But when you look at the results over the weekend, another 5-0 win for them. They're banging the goals in, and the fact that it's coming down to goal difference quite often.
Yeah.
And the WSL just shows how important it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a tight league. Like, you just cannot afford to lose any games, really. I think they've counted, like, you have to win 20 games or something. You can only lose 1 or 2. So it is really tight, especially at the top. So, yeah, seeing them banging all those goals in has us really like, we need first to start winning, but second of all, we really need to score all the goals.
Like I've predicted Chelsea will win the league. Do not shout at me, do not swear at me. Okay, but I'm only saying that because I'm looking at their squad and going, their squad is packed.
Yeah.
Like, they could have 2 starting 11s right now.
Yeah.
I get yous have got a strong bench, but I'm just looking at theirs and I'm like, Jesus Christ. On the other hand, Man City play better football.
Yeah.
So I can't wait till when's the next game, do you know? Have you got that in your diary? Have you
Against Chelsea?
Yeah.
The 16th.
Jesus.
Of December?
No.
November?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Stamford Bridge, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is going to be good. Oh, yeah, no, like, their squad's absolutely packed. Buzzing for that stretch.
It's going to be a good one, honeys.
That is exciting. That's exciting.
Who's going to be there?
Well, I will see if I've got a game that day. I might have to go to my game.
You know she plays football, or she tries
I tried to play football.
Yeah. What did she try?
I'll probably be on the
Is that why
bench.
you're not drinking wine?
That's why she doesn't drink wine.
This is all an act. I'm out here and I'm lashed.
That's gin.
No, it's really exciting. In your camp right now, how do you feel? Are you like, okay, we were in this situation last year. Do you feel like you've grown for it? Are you going, no, we're confident. We know it's going to be a tough year, but are you going, we can do this season?
No, we're confident. We're confident. Obviously, I made jokes about all the time losing the league last year, but that's last year.
You've got to make a joke about it. I feel like you have to, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to, and it's part of the trauma, you know. It builds character, and I think that's really doing it to us. It's all the traumas built character for us, and yeah, no, it's a new year, it's a new season, and we've been doing very well so far, and we're very confident in what we do, and we very much believe in what we do. So even yesterday at Palace, you'd be like, come on, get all the balls forward. No, we start playing out from the back because we get 30 passes and you get a goal, our manager's happy.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And see, after what happened last season, I hate to go back to the trauma, but do you practice that now, like the mental side of things in training? Like, do you ever have the psychology coaches? Because it's conversations we've had in the past with players that need the psychology coaches to get over that, to get that out of their mind, or are you guys just confident on your own?
I think we're quite confident on our own. We don't have a psychology coach at the moment, so we haven't really spoken through the trauma with anyone. So we just did it together.
Right.
But I think.
Do you want a glass of wine, or
do you have anything stronger?
Because we can talk.
Gin looks really nice. I think the big part is we all went to international camp, so you kind of had to go straight into international, go play Euros qualifiers for a lot of us. So we didn't have a lot of time to think about it. So I completely forgot. And then I went to Greece with my partner, and she turned to me. We were like lying on the sunbed, little private pool, having the best time, having a beer. And she turns to me and goes, lost the league on goal difference. And I'm like, can you please stop talking about it?
So you should have left her there and then. You should have, listen up, Missy, that's it, we're done.
I'm cancelling your flight home. You go and walk. No, but in all fairness, we've managed really well. So I would say we're over it now.
The thing is, we speak about goals. Now, we were discussing up in the green room about Crystal Palace. And then I think, did you say they tightened up against City, Palace? Because I think Palace are being bopped by so many teams, you know?
Yeah.
And they're going to have to do something about that. What would they like to play against? Or do you like teams that stick to their philosophy and don't change for anyone?
I mean, I feel because they had a bit of, like, a few lesser results, let's say it like that. Like against Chelsea, you really saw, like, they come out and they want to do what they did in the Championship, which, first of all, I quite respect. Like, stick to your principles. But against some teams in WSL, you just get spanked, basically.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just like, Championship and WSL, it's a different ballgame. I don't care what anyone says. Like,
it's different, so that's where you see the big results. And I think against us, they fell back a bit more, so it was harder for us to play through. And knowing the way we play, they just kept the middle so compact, which made it really hard for us. So, I mean, yeah, fair enough for them on doing that.
Surprise package, I think, this season has to be Liverpool again. I mean, you've got to give them credit for what Matt Beard had done last season, kind of finishing the best of the rest. But beating Villa yesterday, Ruesha's former club, we sat here with Carla Ward, the former manager, at the start of the season. £1 million spent in that transfer window. Yeah. Like, why is that not quite gelling yet? Like, why is it not? Why are they not doing better?
I don't know. Like, I can look from the outside and go, I think he's playing players that maybe shouldn't be playing. I still look and go, Kenza Daly is a playmaker.
Is she not playing, though?
No, she's been benched the last few games. But I find it fascinating because she goes to national team squad and she plays for France. Like, it's not as though she's playing with top quality players. So I don't understand why she won't be playing in the Villa team. But even when she has been playing, she's been playing out wide. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's came in, and I get when new managers come in, they maybe want to sort of show their authority. And I don't know, does he think, oh, players aren't buying into that? I'm not really sure. But to be spending that money is squeaky bum time for Villa.
You need to be performing. Yes, when you got so many players.
I remember the same situation actually for City a few years ago. When you look at the investment, the players, the squad that they had, there was then that element of pressure then coming in on the manager. But Gareth Taylor seems in a really happy, content place at the time. Obviously, you're going to be when you are winning.
Yeah.
But how is he to play under?
He's fun. Like, honestly, my understanding of football since coming to City has like changed so much. Like, he is married to the game. Like, he loves football, and we really buy into obviously what Pep does with the men, and we try and like implementing that into what we do. So everything's football. It's not all the running and like box to boxes and stuff that I got teased with when I signed. They were like, oh, prepared to do loads of running, loads of gym. But luckily, all of our football is just training. It's just ball stuff. So yeah, it's fun to have all the possession in games. Makes me less tired.
So is training just pure, like you just go out on the training pitch and everything's just like
football? We literally do like a 5-minute warm up.
Really?
Because we have to. For the muscles.
Yeah.
And we don't have a big squad. Don't have a big squad, so can't afford any injuries. And then it's literally run those possessions. Loads of tactical these days because we play every 3 days. But no, everything's with the ball.
I mean, to me, does that not make sense? I think.
Oh yeah.
It just makes sense. It's like obviously you've got Pep, he's Spanish or whatever, so he's got that. That is the Spanish style of football too. And you obviously Gareth Taylor on the women's side are trying to adopt the same sort of style. But to me, when you look at it, we've obviously got Jocelyn that's come in at London City, and everything's football. It's football, even from the warm-up. Football. But it's like there's an FA way and maybe an Irish way and a Scottish way in different countries in Europe, and it's like, it's so different. And it's like, well, you look at the best of the best, and everyone's technical, everyone's comfortable with football, they'll receive the ball anywhere, they don't care where they get the ball. If they're in their box, they're happy to receive the ball under pressure, obviously within reason. But does that not make sense? That is football, so it's fascinating why other teams might focus on... I've been on the pitch some sessions, and it's been 45 minutes before I've touched the ball. Because you're literally just standing there in a shape and you're like...
Yeah, there's the big passing drills, you like pass the ball and then you like sprint 50 metres and then like, you wait 2 minutes to receive and then you're like, yeah, it's mad. Yeah. You should, we get paid to play football. I don't get paid to run. I would have gone track and field.
True.
So you want to be doing it.
I'm going to use that next pre-season. If I get sent runs to do, I'll go, whoa.
So I got paid to do, bruv.
Yeah, I like
Kerstin said.
See what they say.
Yeah. Well, you have to win the league so you can. I can be like, look, league winner told me. She's told me to do this. So
go back to
I'll give you like a little note.
Yeah.
Like when you're in school.
Get a
Sign
tattoo.
it.
Get a tattoo.
Yeah, fine.
Get her to write it and tattooed on your arm.
Okay, I'm all for that. I'm fine with that. On that note, Man City, obviously the one and only, the GOAT, Vivianne Miedema.
Oh yeah.
Has had a little op recently, so she might be out till after Christmas, eh? How much of a loss will she be right now to the City team, and how you play big games coming up?
Oh, massive. Like, obviously the City, also for national team, because we'll miss her. Luckily, just some friendlies. But yeah, no, she is such a good asset to have, and her goal. Talking about goal contributions, she's had like 3 goals and 2 assists in 5 games, something like that. So an attribution every single game. So she's so important. She'll be very missed on the pitch, off the pitch. But hopefully, after this, she'll be flying second half of the season, which is when we need it in the end.
Yeah.
We need her to be
that's
absolutely flying.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You and Viv remind me a little bit of each other when I watch.
Because they're Dutch.
It's not just the Dutch thing, but you have like a similar. When I watch you play, and I think the bun as well, like the brown bun. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, who is it? It was Viv, isn't it? It was Kerstin. No.
Some people say we look alike. I don't really see it. Maybe because we're both Dutch and like got a middle part and brown hair and.
And an accent.
And
you've got an accent. Although you've went for the more English sort of style.
I've went for more English, and then Viv's like
It's
Scottish.
It's pretty great how you've morphed into like the English accent, and Viv still has that Glaswegian.
Yeah, it's
like,
funny.
Scottish way about her. Like,
It's really funny. We give her so much for it, so much for having a Scottish accent, because it's for like even when she speaks in Dutch, like she wants to say Kim, she says it in a Scottish way, and I'm like, you're in the Netherlands, speak Dutch.
Yeah,
but no, it's funny. Funny how she has a Scottish accent. Obviously, my partner's English, so.
Boo. Sorry, we just put that in. Yeah.
So I've got a bit of more of an English accent.
Yeah. You need to sort your accent out.
Mine's just all right. I won't always have my accent, I think. Always. I won't move away.
Would you not change it for anyone?
No, never. No, don't change for anyone.
Ruesha's
But I've learned in this world, just be yourself.
going to the grave, single, alone, and bitter because she won't change for anyone. Probably not even a manager to get game time.
Change for no one. Change for no one.
Not even like a little alteration.
No, I tried it once and I just don't think it worked out for me in the end.
Be more tolerant, maybe.
Maybe a few little tweaks.
Like what? No, I just think no. I'm
Change
just
is
very
good.
much.
So should they change for you?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Of course.
You see how that sounds now?
Yeah.
You see?
No. I'm
All
always
the
right.
girls are gonna be flying after that. They're gonna
All
in the
the-
DM.
They're in the
They're
DMs.
always in DMs. My DMs are packed. I just don't look at them anymore. I'm like, oh,
All
please.
these girls. What do
yeah. It's mental,
It's
honestly.
just-
It's tough being me, but actually I catch glimpses of myself in the camera and I go, "Pwah, she's fit, honestly."
Okay. You're an unbelievable human being. I love that you just literally went on a rampage about not changing for anyone. But do you genuinely feel people should change for you?
Yeah. I just think I'm so strong in my... I just think
She's doubling down.
I'm so set in my ways that I'm just like, I know what I like and I know what I want. That's it.
People should just fit the
Yes, they
profile.
should just fit it. So if they
No,
want
like
to
an
be me, they just
interview
fit in.
for work. They should come in for an interview.
Yeah.
Being your partner.
Okay. I
You
think
either tick the boxes or you don't.
Okay.
Ruesha's got like something not right there, you know. I like that idea, maybe a tick box interview style.
Okay.
They did that in the Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it? Like I do. There's probably something wrong with me. I've probably slipped through the net, and I've been undiagnosed with a few things, and I'm fine with that. My mum never got me diagnosed because she didn't want me labelled, which is fascinating now because I don't like labels. So I'm like, ooh. But there's definitely something wrong with me. That's why I'm just like, I'm not changing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see a lot of things now on TikTok, and I go, oh, that's me. But look, here I am.
Strong, independent women.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Don't change, honey. Never change. Speaking of somebody who will not change and says she has the blueprint this season is Sonia Bonpastor. Looking ahead to that game against Chelsea, I mean, how much prep is going into that? And how massive would 3 points against Chelsea be in terms of the title race?
Oh, in the Netherlands, we call it a 6-point game.
Okay.
So basically, it'll be 6 points if we win. So that makes it very important.
But in terms of mathematically, because we can't count, it's just 3 points, right?
Yeah, it's 3. And then, obviously, because we go 3 up and they go 3 down, it'll be 6.
6-pointer.
Yeah.
6-pointer. Okay.
Yeah, but away, I think we're playing Stamford Bridge, will be a tough one.
Are you enjoying
we're
that
ready.
now, playing the main
Yeah,
stadiums more?
I'm loving it. No, it'll be fun, especially if there's a good crowd. It's really fun. Us playing in the Etihad's fun. We love the Joy Stadium, don't get me wrong, but being able to play in the bigger stadiums, just good pitches as well. They're so good. You could play pool on it, which is fun.
Well, that's what it suits your style. You just play football.
Yeah.
So it's just using
Big areas.
carpet. Yeah.
Quick. They like put some. It's like nice and
Wet, bit of water
Wet,
on that grass
moist.
and just zip it in.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, you know when the
moist.
water like comes up, that's when it's perfect.
Yes. Yeah. Wee bit of spray.
Bit of spray.
Beautiful.
It's really
Do you know
nice.
what we're talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Just a
It
bit of
sounds
spray.
like you're prepping for a massage.
What?
Sounds...
You're supposed to be a host of this show, so get your shit together and come on, you know what you're talking
What's
about.
next on the list? Who have we not spoken about yet? Arsenal. That first game of the season.
Hold on a wee second. She's not laughing. She's taking us serious.
This is very serious. You're not allowed
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I've got 9 points this season.
Ruesha.
So I don't think they'll win the league. But compose yourself and you can give them respect. I'll be quiet now.
Fans.
I'll be quiet now. Arsenal fans are they're a dangerous bunch.
I know.
That's why you can't say anything. Just I'll take the heat on this.
They've been nice to me so far.
Have they?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know.
It's because you're Dutch. It's because you're Dutch.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Got a Dutch fetish?
Dutch fetish.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't.
Maybe. Well, if you win the league, they will be coming for you. So be careful.
Yeah.
And you've mixed in the company.
I'm ready.
So be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
There.
Yeah.
But that opening game, do you feel that was points dropped, or was that the first game of the season, settling in, Emirates, all that?
I think it was quite a fair result. 2-2. I think we weren't great in the Emirates, first game of the season. Some questionable decisions.
Talk to me on that. Yes, refereeing stuff. On that, I was like catching bits of that game. I'm watching that game, and anytime I glanced, I thought you had a very, very high line, and Arsenal just kept.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, what, is that a style you're going for this season, or what was that about? Because it was like, it was a bit. What you me off, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
Obviously, I'm not wanting Arsenal to win right now. So
yeah, they just put Stina Blackstenius on there, and obviously she's rapid.
Yeah.
And when we have the ball, we got pretty high up, and whatever they did was like, get it, zip it, and hope they Blackstenius us. That's what they call it, isn't it? Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't go very well.
But you could probably look at yous and go, that was yous. You didn't keep the ball as well as you normally keep the ball. So
yeah, no,
it's quite transitional in the end.
I feel like first game of the season, such a big crowd, away from home. We hadn't played at home for weeks, so obviously a bit nervy, I guess.
Okay.
And also with the style we play, you need to be tidy and calm. And if you're not, then you get beat, which kind of happened. So
did it feel like you were beat?
Yeah, I think so. Even because it was a draw, we kind of felt like we should have come away because we know what we can do and we know how well we play. And obviously, knowing Arsenal wasn't in the best form, we feel like we should have come away with the win, but we didn't, and that happens as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a good game to start the season. In fairness, good for the neutral. So it was enjoyable, but it's going to be really interesting. Anyway, Arsenal fans, I'm only kidding on me. Arsenal players, I'm only kidding on. Please don't cry. It's just me. It's
so
having a wee joke.
It's just
a wee joke.
Little hot.
Love you guys.
See, I can't do these new hearts.
What are these ones?
They do like this now.
It's really hard. Oh,
right?
Right.
Think.
Right. Is that? Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Oh, wow.
This is how they do it.
The heart is like a wee heart, mini heart.
Like a little heart. I think this is how they do it now.
Have you seen that boy on TikTok with his song? He goes, I put my heart in this. Why does everyone think that? Does anyone know that song? It's really catchy. I'll send you some. Anyway, moving on. I'll get down with the hearts later.
Speaking of hearts, I heart Bunny Shaw so much. She's so good. What's she like as a person? Because I interviewed her quite recently after the game against Manchester City.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, not against Manchester City, against Barcelona. And
she must have been buzzing.
Oh, she was in such good form.
She must have been like, get this freak away from me.
I was like, Bunny, shall we go and get a drink? Like, she's got such a nice energy about her. But she's killer in front of goal.
Yeah, I think she's so... There are days where she comes in, she's like bouncing off the walls and happy in some days. But once we start training, and she is dead serious. So competitive. Always crying, but that's good.
Crying because she's
always
so emotional about the game, or?
Oh, yeah. So when we're playing games and stuff and one team's winning, and usually Bunny, she's a good player, she's usually on one of the teams that is winning. And then last little game, and the staff goes, okay, this one's for the win. Doesn't matter what the score is.
No, I hate that.
And they did that to us last week, and we ended up winning, but we were losing at some point. They ended up winning in the last game, and Bunny was fuming. And I think that says everything about her.
She's dead, right? Because that rule was bull.
Yeah, no, it was.
You can't be winning a small-sided game 4-0.
2 hours after training, she was still fighting the staff.
I'm like,
about it. As she should.
Yes, but I'm just like, when coaches do that, I get the whole concept of like, oh, let's but you scored a goal, you've not won the game. If it's 4-1, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just can't get on board with it.
Exactly. It's good to have your opinion. I hope they're watching this and they don't do it again.
Send this on to your managers.
Yeah,
Let them know.
Send it to Gareth.
Yeah.
Do not do that again.
Some feedback for you, Gareth. By the way, as a defender, who is the handful of a player that you've come up against so far in the WSL?
Ooh, I think Wrighton is a good one. She is so skilled, so quick. She's one of the ones that to be fair, there's so many good forwards. Like forwards, obviously a good one. Caldente, unreal player. So smart going in between the lines, so very hard for me to defend. They're good players. Hansen against Barcelona, but she's not WSL.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a good player as well.
She's outstanding. Just on a few of the Ballon d'Or nominees.
Just a few.
In there. Class knows class. Which reminds me, Mayra Ramirez, Rush said ages ago, because she played was that a friendly against?
Yeah.
Colombia that you timed? Yeah. And she said this girl will bully defenders. She will bully them. Now, we saw what happened against Arsenal with Chelsea. She did give them that defence a tough old time. How do you prepare for a player like that? You know, also, she is in shape, you know, the girls at unit.
Oh, like, she is so strong on the ball. Like, you know, with players like that, like Bunny is a similar type of player. Once they have the ball, they are not giving it away. Like, no matter if you go and hang on them, get on their backs, pull their shirts, they're not giving it away. So, luckily, she plays centre forward. So it's Alex.
Like that.
And Laia.
Good luck, Alex.
And Alana. To play with that, Alex. Good luck, my girl. I'll be here cheering you on.
Alex, because I think she brings a little bit of... I've seen it more recently with Alex Greenwood, even winding up Alexa Putellas in that game in match day 1 of the Champions League. I was like, yes, more of this. Like, I think it works to have an element of that in the team, because I think it brings that added level of competition when you've got a player who's willing to get stuck in and maybe wind up an opposition.
Yeah, I love it when other people wind other people up, so I can like kind of join in, be like push a couple of people and then go behind Alex or something when they actually come and start for a fight. No, it's good, especially if it's on your team and it's a sort of winning mentality, and it's if one does it, then the other starts doing it, and then the other starts doing it, and you create kind of an environment or a feeling within the group, like you're invincible. And I think that's, especially going for a title charge this year, is really, really needed. So when Alex did, I was ready to go, but she held her own. Yeah. So she didn't need me. She didn't need me.
On that, just on Alex Greenwood, how important is she to the Man City team? Obviously, we've seen there with England, maybe are not been in the starting lineup recently, and I think she's got a very strong argument that she should be in it. How is she as a player, and like, is she a leader at Man City? Obviously, she's very experienced, so how is she to play with?
Oh, I absolutely love Al. She's so good. Like, coming into the captain role, taking over after Steph, obviously, isn't easy. There's a lot of pressure on her as well. But she's just such an amazing player to have. So calm in the back, very clear, just an absolute joy to work with. So as a captain, as a player, make sure we do loads of fun team stuff outside of the pitch, holds everyone accountable on the pitch. So, yeah, no, so important for us. And, yeah, I think I'll definitely sign a petition for her to start on for England, because... I do not see any argument why she should be on the bench.
Yeah, fab. Also on that, you've just said about like the team. She likes to do team stuff. How important do you think that is? Because obviously I've been in a few teams in my day. You've got to have a group. I get you're not best mates with everyone within the team, but what's the team morale like at Man City?
Fun. Like, I think we are such a friend group in a big sense, and there are a lot of girls that left, like Ruby and Esme, who were a very big part of that and a lot of personality. And I think this year we're really trying to carry on doing loads of stuff outside the pitch and getting brunch together, but also at the club in between training sessions, do something fun, have a coffee, go into the lounge. I think if you create that off the pitch, you really see it on the pitch. Yeah. And the way we play, we need to be so connected at all times. You kind of almost need to read each other's minds. So you need the offside pitch to be off the pitch side things. You need that to be good on the pitch.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That's really, really cute. Who's the mother of the group?
I would say Alex.
That is it.
Alex, Kumi, some of the older girls, the seniors.
Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful.
The mothers.
Who's the joker?
Kiara.
Is she?
I heard that. Yeah,
Kiara.
she's the joker. Yeah.
Kiara's a joke. She's a funny girl. Always. If you hear someone talk Kiara. Always Kiara.
Yeah.
But she's, amazing girl.
Who's the diva?
Chloe.
Really?
Yeah.
By the
But
way,
in a good way.
well, but to be fair,
good
like
way.
she's not starting a lot of games at the minute. I'd be throwing my toys everywhere if I'm Chloe.
No, to be fair, with her not starting every game, she's been really good. Like,
good.
we luckily do not have any players throwing fits in the group. Not that we know. We obviously don't know what's going on when we're not there, but I think we're very connected as a team, and no one brings that side into the group. So
She's
it
good,
makes it
isn't
very
she?
calm.
Political.
She's practiced her answers
No,
before she's gone like
best.
that. Yeah, that's good. But in fairness, yeah, the Man City team, the Man City attacking threat is a joke.
It is,
It
man.
is mental.
It's
yeah.
a joy to watch.
Is
Sometimes
it?
I
You
just
just sit there
stand
like
at the
that?
back. Yeah, like
Vaping.
get my snuss in.
Yeah.
No, like yesterday against Palace, I just sometimes just stand in the back and I heard the coach screaming like, just go into the box. I'm like, no.
And I'll
I'm just
watch.
watching
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
like do a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Jill, Jessie, Bunny, Alba, just watch them do their thing. I'm having a good time.
It's fabulous.
Jess
Jess
Park
fabulous
as well. I mean,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
What a little player she is, Jess Park.
Yeah.
Little player.
Oh, well, I mean that in the, you know,
I
she
know.
would still absolutely
She's
batter me.
unreal.
But she's just a little rocket, isn't she?
Yeah.
A little pocket
She's so
rocket.
quick.
I think I'd beat her in a race.
How long's the race? How fast the race?
Do you know what? It's actually longer because I am slower than a week in the jail off that starting line. I build up speed. Yeah.
Do you want to try? Do you
Yes.
want me to ask us?
Yeah, ask her.
Yeah.
We could film it. That'd be great content. I'd probably do both hamstrings, rupture my Achilles in the process, but it'll all be worth
Make
it.
sure the physio's there.
Yes.
A little cart. We got
Yeah.
like a cart.
Okay. I could go in the car.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
I should just still beat you. Can I just ask as well on that subject, because something that I've just been on social media and having a look around is that I feel the City girls, especially Viv, even yourself, have spoken about how tough it can be, you know, sometimes to have a clear mental health and be positive with things. I mean, Viv's spoken about it a number of times, but then when you're injured, how important is it to try and rally and help those players and make sure they get back to their best, but be fitter up here?
No, it's really important. I wouldn't say luckily, but we've got, that's never a lucky for people to be injured, but I think we've had a small group of rehab girls, and you've seen over the summer, for example, Coombsy was there, Laura Coombs, Tara O'Hanlon, Jill, Sandy McKeever. They were all injured, so you really see that they bond together. And it's really hard for them, obviously, to see us all go out and training every day, go out playing every day. So for them to have the little support system with themselves, and obviously for us to come in and support them from the outside, if you might say, that is really important. And yeah, I've luckily, knock on wood, never had a big injury, but I can't say I know what it's like because I don't. And you obviously hear it from players like Viv and Jill, who are both Dutch, who I'm quite close to, how it's like, and it just sounds horrid at times. And you see them working in gym every single day for hours on end to wait sometimes 9 months to be back playing. So no, it's very important to have a support system around them.
Your international career, you mentioned Jill and Viv, and we've got a number of players in the WSL from the
Loads.
Netherlands.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they are literally everywhere. What a squad, though. What a squad. I mean, and they've won the Euros. Did they win it twice? No.
Yous won it. God, when was that?
2017.
Won
It
it,
was in the
Serena.
Netherlands that yous won it.
Oh, yeah, and then Serena won it twice in a row, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she won it.
But what's the ambitions for the Euros next year?
Well, I think if you ask our manager, always to win. I think that is the big ambition is to come as far as we can. And I think that's a bit of a cliche, but knowing still the shift we're making from the 2017 team retiring, you see Lieke Martens retiring recently. A lot of new girls younger players need to step up, and I think that's what this Euros is going to be about as well, getting a lot of players my age having to step up and taking over from the previous team.
How difficult is that? Because it's something we've seen them from England. They're kind of ever so slightly, people would say, off it at the minute. But when you've had a winning team and you're a wee bit younger, looking up to them, seeing them on the telly, seeing them sweep the nation, to then live up to that expectation of the fans, because the Dutch fans are, I want to be Dutch sometimes. They look so much fun.
Oh, they're fun. Like, they've got like the little people with the trumpets and like the drums in the stadium. They're there every time. They're
the orange
so
wall.
fun. The orange wall. They're so fun. I mean, they won it, and which is unreal, and it's been so good for Dutch women's football. And there'll always be legends for that. There'll be legends of the game. However, the Dutch media expected it to stay like that.
Like the English?
Yeah, and over a number of years, those girls will retire or they'll just get older and new people need to come in. And I think the Dutch media finds it hard at times that it drops. The level drops and we don't live up to the expectations like we need to win every time, we need to be the best at all times. And that puts a lot of pressure on the younger players, making sure you are at that level and you perform the way they did in 2017. So it's been tricky, but hopefully in the summer we can show that we are getting back to that.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully.
I would love to. Did we go to the Dutch Wall? We went to the Orange Wall together.
I've been to a few Dutch games during the Euros. I was actually at the game you came on. It was, I want to say it was in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Was it
And
Switzerland?
It might have been. It could have been, actually.
Yeah.
It could have been, yep. I remember that because mind you came on, and after that then it was like, who dis? Who dis?
Who dis?
People want to sign her. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but you've got a strong team, but yeah, you will be going through that transition period too.
Yeah.
You get a few midfielders and stuff that are getting into the 30s, whatever. I don't like to write people off as soon as they turn 30 because it happened to me and it's so sad. You've got plenty of years ahead of you, but yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only natural, and hopefully a lot of, like, Vic's injured, Plover, Jill's back now.
Nice to see Jill back, yep.
Good to see Jill. Expect Viv to be in full fitness, so everyone will be hopefully fit and ready at the Euro, so I think we'll have such a strong team.
Yeah.
God, I could feel like I could chat to you all day. I want to do like a silly cat feature with you in just a second, but see, in terms of the Champions League, beating Barcelona, like the ambition now moving forward is that we can win the Champions League?
Yeah. I mean, Barcelona for us was such a good test. We've been saying for years that we want to be the best in Europe. We want to be the best we want to be Champions League. We should be in Champions League. So the first game to be against Barcelona for us was like, we've been saying all these things. Now we actually need to prove that it's right and we are right. So us coming away with a win, and quite a dominant win, to be fair, was unreal. We were like, okay, good. We said all these things and now we actually showed we can. So yeah, it's a good start for us, and get through the group stage, see where we go, but definitely want to win.
That was some game. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I can't remember what I was doing, but I didn't see any of it. But after
Football.
it, basically, I was on huddle. I was just watching back training and you know me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, everyone said that like yous popped Barcelona, and after that game, it was like people are like, oh, Man City are meaning business this season. Obviously, it's very early on in the season.
Yeah.
Long way to go, but I'll be watching this space. I've said that Chelsea have to win it, and I like to be right, but I'm fine for you to go and win the Champions League if you
Either
want.
way, what happens, you're going to be happy. Because either they win, or you've got happy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Deal.
Yeah, okay.
And you can continue mocking Arsenal and Arsenal fans.
But it's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
It's just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Lighten the up. Thank you. Good night. No, I'm joking. Let's do our cat feature, because you're a crazy cat lady, so are we. She's the worst crazy cat lady because...
How many cats do you have?
Well, I actually left Glasgow, and we had a crazy neighbour that came and started stalking all the cats and taking them to our house. So he left because of that. But I was in Glasgow recently and they visited me, so that was really beautiful. I also lost my other cat in a custody battle. I sometimes see him when I'm in St Albans and shout his name.
Not co-parenting.
Eh?
Not co-parenting.
No.
See, she can't bring the cat to mine because my cat hates her cat.
Yeah, so Shebhan's got a cat, Pogba. He's...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Pogba.
We got him in the day Pog signed for Manchester United.
Oh.
But
should
he's
have called
very
him
grumpy.
Casemiro.
Now, how that be? I've not raised him, so he's not my cat.
Yeah.
But he loves her.
But you're the mother that...
He just comes and sleeps on my bed when I change my sheets, which is pretty annoying because I only have white bedding and he's jet black, so that pisses me off. But it's fine. It's okay. But your cat, how beautiful is your white and ginger one?
They're good, innit?
Wow.
You've got two?
I've got two.
What's the names?
I've got the wide one, who's a ragdoll, is Kiwi.
Right.
And then the ginger one, that's a Maine Coon, is Mango.
We had a tango.
We did a tango, and he was ginger, all ginger. My very first cat.
Yeah, gingers are crazy.
Beautiful, lovely, big
Cats.
Poms. Yeah. Yeah.
Ginger
And
birds are crazy too. Well, gingers are crazy. I love the Manchester accent there as well. Someone else has obviously said that. Okay, Kerstin, let's have a look at some of the games. Match the cat breed to the teammates.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, so Bo, who's our producer, clearly is a crazy cat lady as well. Who's the ragdoll of Manchester City?
I'd say our dear Hempo is a ragdoll. Very docile, very chill, gets on with everyone, doesn't really know what's going on.
Right.
Just there for the vibes.
Fine.
Nice little girl.
Okay.
That makes me like Lauren Hempenny like more, and I didn't think I could like her.
I don't think she's unlikable.
Yeah.
I think I don't think there's anything she can do.
Be perfect person.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fabulous.
Oh God.
Okay, who's the Siamese cat of Man City?
Oh, I wouldn't like to be the Siamese cat.
The Siamese.
We are Siamese, if you please.
You do, Zaya.
Oh yeah, we could be Siamese.
Siamese?
Oh, yeah.
Twins?
They are twins, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the cats are twins?
Siamese twins?
Oh no, right. Other thing completely. Right, okay. I was like, wait a minute. There's a cat born.
Yeah, you know, I love cats, but Siamese cats are butters. They are. I don't think they're pretty. And then the cats are absolutely, they're just skin. What do you call them?
What are they
Sphinx?
called?
Sphinx.
They're stinking.
Have you ever seen the Sphinx like hit each other? Like the pat on like the skin.
Yeah. I just,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me think of sphincter as well.
What? Excuse me?
Is that a sphincter you've got?
What's that? Right, continue. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you kidding?
No? Do you know what she's talking about? No, see?
Okay, girls. Yeah, what's the Sphinx?
I'm
Who's
playing
the
my
Sphinx?
forward card. Playing my four and a card.
What's going on?
I've had a glass of wine. Who's the Sphinx then of Man City?
I was gonna say myself. A bit odd looking.
You sphincter.
The odd one out of the bunch.
A bumhole?
A bumhole.
A sphincter is a bumhole? Since when? Never heard this in my
Can
life.
somebody in the gallery buzz me, tell me that I've not made that up?
She makes a lot of things up.
It can go into the.
Yes.
It's actually.
Yeah, it is. So you're a bum hole?
In English.
It is,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yes, I think you've got that right. Brilliant. Okay, so you're a Sphinx.
Yeah.
Bengal.
Kiara.
Oh, I like Bengals. Okay.
Kiara. The Bengals are like just everywhere.
Yeah.
High energy. Kiara Keating.
Okay,
No
perfect.
doubt.
And a Himalayan? I'm not sure what a Himalayan is. Himalayan cat?
Are they the bit more flatter nosed ones? I think that to be fair, I've googled them before. I think I'd say because I need.
I'd love to see your search history.
characteristics.
Himalayan.
Siamese twins. I'd say Laura Coombs because apparently Himalayans are very sweet-natured, very calm, very cuddly.
Oh, okay, which leads us nicely onto the truth juice, Rush.
Yeah.
It's that time of week where you need to give us
yeah.
some harsh truths.
It's not really a harsh truth. This is just referees these days, fourth official to be precise, when they get their moment to be in charge, I think to myself, is this all you've got going for you? Because it's like, you're about to go on the pitch and you know that the player's not come off yet and they're like, step back.
Yeah.
Step back. Show me your feet. And you're like, no. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'll go on the pitch. When they come off, calm your don't me off before I went on the pitch. Just stuff like that. People with control really me off. I've not got time for it. It just really gets under my skin.
Kerstin, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, girls.
Thank you for being with us. I hope that wasn't too weird.
Annoying.
No, it was fun.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time. Do you know what I love? Someone with a bit of chat,
Yep.
who's not afraid to chat.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep.
That's
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
That's you.
Thank you for having me.
You're
girls.
welcome back here anytime. Good luck in the title race. Good luck in the Champions League.
Thank you.
Good luck for the Netherlands. And make sure you like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Especially the Arsenal fans.
Yes.
Where's the camera?
You're down here. There you are. There we go.
I can't do that one.
I don't know what this one is, but I'll figure it out later.
Arsenal.
Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching The Kickback. Spat everywhere, and we'll see you next week. Bye.